So happy New Year, everybody. I want to wish you the best 2015 ever. And thank you for all of your support throughout all the years. I can't even believe that I've been doing it for so long now. It kind of blows my mind, especially these webinars, these horoscopes, I'm calling them now. This format I've been doing for almost 2 years coming up this spring. So kind of blows my mind a little bit, but I appreciate all the support and thank you for purchasing these horoscopes. These are definitely my favorite thing to do because they keep me in alignment with my horoscopes that I do every day for you, and they help me in my own life. And I get a lot of response that these help a lot of people. And I always recommend to watch this at the end of the month to see how well the themes were. And so let's go. I always start this and kind of give a picture. Like, what frequency are we tuning in, in the life that we're in right now? And I always use this picture of Alice, especially lately, because I feel like we're all going through the Alice in Wonderland story, especially with Neptune and Pisces and this transformational experience we're going through about what we perceive time as, what we perceive reality as, what we perceive our lives as is the reason why we're here and what's even going on. There's a lot happening that is changing what frequency we are accessing in our life. Like, frequencies to me are channels, the same way that when you watch TV, you basically are picking the channel that you're watching. I feel that in all of our lives now, we're all changing channels. And that's why friends, family, relationships, jobs, experiences are shifting so much. We lived in a world that always thought, okay, I go to school and then I pick this job and I work there for 50 years and I have this one wife or husband and this group of friends and then I die and I retire and that's my life. But we're seeing now with the frequencies changing that it almost is like we're constantly going from multiple different channels now. That, we're not going to live and die on channel 2 anymore. There's, like 100,000 channels now that seem to be changed frequently. So as we move on into the second week, Mars enters Pisces. Now, I always love when Mars enters Pisces because it's so funny. Because Mars doesn't like to be here. It's a water sign, number one, and Mars is a fire sign. Number two, Pisces is a lost place. It's the universe, and it's two fish going up and down. And have you ever watched a man try and overpower a fish? If you try too hard to grip a fish, it slips out. Okay? So Mars entering Pisces has difficulties because Mars is an aggressor. He rules the masculine energy. He rules the penis, I'll just be honest. But when you enter Pisces, it's a wet, slippery world that you don't need to push so hard in. And I can use the same analogies all day. So it becomes very slippery. And it also becomes to where the harder you push, usually it doesn't really work well because Mars and Pisces can't push hard. That's why people born with Mars and Pisces usually have difficulties with going to war, going to battle, staying strong. It kind of is a weak energy. Then the positive in Mars and Pisces is you can really move emotions well. You can powerfully use your intuition in ways you haven't before. You can really tap in and cut away from subconscious energies. This is a time in life where we're cutting subconscious. So I think that it's so interesting that frequencies are changing in order for us to get rid of subconscious energies that we've been playing out on certain frequencies. That's why I said the whole frequency thing is changing. So Mars and Pisces definitely in the second week is, interesting. And Mars always will, usually enter a sign for about 40 days, 40 nights. So we're going to have this here for a while. And, thank you. I love you. I'm going to do this new feature really quick before I go where, let's do desktop. Start screen sharing. All right. So what I'm doing now is I wanted to, let's see, can I get the cam going? Oh. Turn on your cam. Oh, okay. Perfect. So this is January 1st. Now, I'm going to do the animation to show you. So at the beginning of the month, if you start to see, we get all this really crazy stuff going on. We got the Sun and Pluto conjunct, squaring Uranus, and the energy gets really intense. And as we go through the month and we start to see Mercury and Venus are following each other, all at the very, first like 10 days. So I think there's a lot of good things going on in relationships for most of the month.